So you guys been wanting me to change the theme song sound quality, but I'm gonna keep the same song. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Just how she plays them, and she does that. She does it with the cat. Does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Crazy Cat does not own any of these pictures or books or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational purposes, so the people who watch them learn a little bit something when they do it. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Like I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. I'm scared of this thing. Please move it.
A passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods, Olympus, which now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Bit of a climb. Mount Olympus. Some coins. Raiders. Sorry to bother you. Olympus, accept this message. Cheers, Hermes.
First, let us speak. You bear the amulet I gave to you. May it protect you and strike fear into the hearts of your enemies whenever I am not around to do the same.
Thank you, Lady Athena. The creature engraved on this, it's a Gorgon, isn't it? A guardian of some sort?
Not Medusa, right?
Oh, not exactly, no. More of a cautionary reminder about what happens when we gods are openly defied. Don't lose your head out there, cousin. Better make haste. Fight on, cousin.
Go, Tila. Cut out. It's a crystal. Tila, now.
shine ever brighter.
Darn it, you're gonna make me go into one, aren't you? Oh, come on! I don't want to fight him!
I don't think so.
Okay, I still beat him. No long. I don't like fighting him though.
You picked the wrong target. In the name of Hades.
A lost shade.
Let me show you the way. Resisted me. Another crystal.
Ladies. I'm routing.
More suckers. Hear me, on my authority. Life.
I knew it.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? A shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what's happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. Tell her I said that.
Darn it.
Seems you made that poor Prometheus very upset again.
Just another nightmare. Hey, Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you. And asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating, you name it.
Yep, because everything that was in that box was terrible.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Well, she opened a certain box that was terrible. Okay? She should not have done it. But she did anyway.
Well, but since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out.
Welcome back.
What's to be done? Domnoski trucks. Shall be done. Royal bounties of the earth, grant what I seek. Well then. Eris is gone.
I've little taste for the traditions of the gods, you know. But lest you forget, I am a Titaness. More in common with our old enemy, I dare say, than with the likes of Zeus and his ilk.
No matter your heritage, Headmistress, you have been a sure and steady guardian of mine throughout my life. A bit of tradition helps express the gratitude I feel.
Tradition is all well and good, lest 'tis followed blindly. Senselessly, I should say, for the blind are often very much aware. Let me not belabor your kind gesture. I am grateful, truly. Dissolution of time, disintegration of monstrosity, connected incantations, negating that which has already come to pass, and violently terrible use of our craft.
But a necessary one. How did you discover such incantations? You practically know more of Kronos than he does himself.
When I learned of what Kronos had done to you and the rest, I refused to accept it, but studied him nevertheless. Power always contains the secrets of its own undoing.
Even him. I was thinking about a visit to the hot springs and thought you might be interested, my lord.
Respectfully, Princess, I've passed events to document, so I had better not. Some other time, perhaps.
You used to know everything that was going to occur, didn't you, Lord Moros? Up until recently, from what I gathered. I can't imagine.
Well, imagine it being rather dull, always knowing what's to come. But now I'm no different than you. How do you get by like this? Many surprises are unwelcome, yet there also can be pleasant ones, true?
I'm sure it helps that I don't know it any other way. This must be very difficult for you.
Yes.
This place is weird.
We We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How is she holding up?
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titan's forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Fine.
You bear my trusty tooth.
You know, I've always wondered about all those commendations that you wear. Which was the first you earned? Which means the most?
Oh, you mean these little numbers here? One of these I've had since the Siege of Ilium. Speared many a guy for that one. The others are from campaigns across the land.
Which sorts of campaigns?
Crack the land, I said.
Heading out. Raining again.
Related to having some small weakness for the tall, dark, and brooding types, Prometheus has been getting on my nerves. He's defacing our beautiful mountain. Who is he trying to impress?
Nice, he's trying to impress anybody.
More whispers.
Prometheus, but in so doing all of mortal kind would likely freeze. I am not yet prepared to go that far, though likely can be pushed.
Greater might. See that one, Tula? It's over. So, Lily, I'm honored.
So now I get to them. The more familiar path is often best. Either way, take this at your own pace. Don't anybody rush you, except me.
Time to send a message. Not a chance.
reward of fishing there? What lingering doubts I had of you destabilized? What are we even fighting for, if not the right to fish whensoever we desire?
Black and gold. Oh, you're much too kind to me. I'm only doing what anybody would be doing in my place. But you're treating me like royalty. This nectar, I tried a touch of it before. It's too good for flies. Or spiders.
Too good for flies, perhaps, but it's especially for you. A gift of friendship, whose savor only grows the deeper the friendship is. May it warm you on a cold night such as this.
You said your cat, my friend?
Yeah.
I don't much care for how it's giving me the eye. Good thing I'm way up here. So wait, can't those things climb?
Don't worry, this is Dula, my familiar. And she'll keep her feline instincts well in check around Arachne, won't you, gal?
I used to love cats. They just don't get on with me quite like they used to. For obvious reasons, I suppose. What a sight you are.
It's perfect. Out you go. Should be rest again. We reunite. At last you looked upon the oath of the unseen. For this night is beyond compare with any I experienced in an age. It is as though darkness suffuses everything. Your terrifying form. Take your shot, sister.
Fancy running into you again.
Good evening.
Olympus managed to take Typhon down. I figure with your aid, probably Sister Selene's too. I guess I wasn't needed up there after all.
We drove the monster back, but I don't think we've properly discouraged him. Not yet, at least. Though I have a few ideas.
If your ideas involve an arrow in his eye, of which I hear he has a lot, let me know. We might guide you home tonight. Smart. Good hunting.
Fight on.
tried.
Ashes.
Silk green as verdant fields. You'd wear one of those silken dresses, always with a vivid hue. I know whose handiwork they are. This one quite suits you, though it is unlikely to withstand the heat.
You just have to avoid
The consuming flame. Test your will. Night bloom. We shall have to do this again some other evening.
my claim.
What a coincidence. Please take your time. Ah, so Poseidon gave you his blessing, has he now? What are you going to do? Pour water on me?
Party are.
This should help. That's that. That briny smell.
Hey, sometimes water can actually hurt.
From the heavens themselves.
Illumination.
I had a feeling you'd show up. I can hardly stand all this water and the singing, but this has to be done. believe I left.
You must have thought you would have taken Kronos down by now. Have you even seen him? Gotten anywhere near my father's house?
Keep hitting snags along the way. The pathways down to Tartarus have changed a lot, especially once you get to the fields.
I have a sense for where we need to go. I'd suggest we proceed together, had Headmistress not strictly forbidden it.
Not happening, no matter what she says. Doing this alone. Better off that way anyway.
Down the drain. Another stop then. On my authority. As for my arcana.
Got a good feeling about this evening's show. How about you, girls? The crowd is all worked up. And look who else.
You likely sense the testament of night. Those who threaten the underworld are to be cast into obscurity. Such is law.
Obscurity? We've never been bigger, and our stars are rising with each and every performance. And we're about to make this one to remember. Come on, everybody!
reeks in here. Time to dry off. Where to from here? This one again. One more left.
Like when they're this close to each other. Hunt them, I don't have to hunt them down.
The possibilities.
closer to Cerberus. 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 You know him. Massive triple-headed monster elsewhere in these fields. He's not supposed to be here, and it's made him very angry, poor dog. Angry poor dog. Angry poor dog. Poor dog. Poor dog. You're the best. The best. The best. The best. It means a lot to see your gentle face. May this nectar sweeten your time here. Look how vast these fields are. Plenty of room for more than just sorrow. More than just sorrow. Just sorrow. Just sorrow. Those poor shades. I accept this gift. No escape. Ah, a tearjerker. What's the matter?
after some thought, ferocious Cerberus decides not to devour the princess.
Alright, got to Cerberus. Let's see if how far I get to Kronos. Bye-bye.